Hello, Facebook and YouTube fans. This is Kirk Brunson's Facebook and YouTube channel. I'm coming to you to talk about my experience on the MSC Seascape, my cruise that I took this past week. Well, certain things about the MSC Seascape, MSC in general. There's a negative aspect out there about MSC which I don't quite understand. The thought process is that their food is not that good and the entertainment isn't that good either. But on this cruise, both those things, those myths, were very wrong. Let's start talking about the ship itself and how sparkling and beautiful the ship is. It's a very big ship, and it sparkled from the top to the bottom. The the crystal staircases always sparkling. The the pictures and the on the walls and everything always beautiful, and they kept the ship tip top. The rooms that I had a balcony. It's a nice sized balcony. I had my wife and my son and myself, so it was three people. The bed was for my wife and I, and my son. They had a couch that they made into a bed for him, and the balcony was a nice size, two seats with a table, and it worked out really well for the week. Yeah, so that's the one thing that I could say about the ship, that it is a beautiful ship. Now, one thing they talked about was the food, and excuse me because I do have I still have a cold, but with the food, my wife and I we ate at the we had a main dining room, the Green Wave, and we also ate at the buffet. Truthfully, the buffet was, I would say on par, if not subpar. The main dining room was excellent. The foods that I had for dinners, um, the surf and turf. I had my lobster tail and my steak. And then I said, is there any way I can get another lobster tail? And of course, they brought me a lobster tail, but they also brought me another steak, which was a little bit too much to eat. Um, Other thing, oh, the shrimp and grits was creamy and delicious. I had a grits with steak on top of it, was delicious also, and other numerous meals. So I mean, of course, there were times that it didn't hit exactly on par, but that was mostly due to the buffet. Like I said, the buffet was kind of, well, it was a buffet. You get what you get. The food was, lukewarm. The But it served its purpose. The next thing that I'd like to talk about was the entertainment. Now, I was hearing other people say the entertainment is kind of high schoolish, but I find entertainment to be really, really good. They had a lady named Marie who played the violin, and she also sung. She did an excellent job. I saw her a couple of nights. And there was another person by well, there was a guy named Samuelus who brought the house down every time he was on stage. Um, he was on America's Got Talent, and he was also on Showtime at the Apollo. You can look him up online. And like I said, it was spot on. Now there was also a person. They had a contortionist. His name escapes me. Very, I would call a bendable guy. He could put his head, his legs behind his head and walk on his backside and across the room. And he was good at what he did. Now, there was numerous parties, theme parties throughout the cruise. Um, the first one, the sail away party, which was nice. It sailed away a little bit later than we thought it was because I guess they had to get more people on. It came late because of flights or whatever that was being held up. But once the sail away party started happening, it was a happening time. Very entertaining. And like I said, with a pretty packed cruise, I'm not sure the exact number, but I would imagine it was over 4,000 people with a very packed cruise. The um the exact number, I don't know, but I know it was extremely a very sold out cruise. But you really never felt too crammed. Certain parties they had, we had the white party, which was towards the end of the cruise. Now that was packed. Everybody dressed in some type of white, and the DJ, and it was a very nice, nice party. They had the Italian party. Everybody dressed in Italian. The colors was red, green, and white, and the music was nice. The music was exciting, and people were having a good time. There was now gala night. Gala night is when everybody dresses up in their finest wares. I had my tuxedo. My son had his suit, and my wife had her gown, and everybody was dressed up really nice, and it was a really really good party, the gala party. That's where we had the lobster tails and the steak and everything else. I didn't get a drink package, and the reason why is because the drink packages got some price to them. And I said, okay, really don't need to get one. If I need to get a beer or something, I can do that a la carte. And if my son wanted a soda, he can do that a la carte. That's my wife. But we made it work. They had the lemonade, the iced tea, the water, and that was free. Now, let me tell you about the um the islands the stops that the ship went to. Okay, we left from Miami, Florida. Our first stop was Ocean Cay, which is their private island. Nice, that's a beautiful island. And then after that, it was Nassau. I've been to Nassau many a times. I don't think we didn't even get off the ship at Nassau. We've been so many times. And from Nassau, we went all the way down to San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's a pretty nice long trip. And San Juan is beautiful. Then after San Juan, we went to Puerto Plata, and we never went to Dominican Republic before, so that was a new place for us to be. And like I said, it was really nice. Now, I would say, like, I'm gonna kind of sum this up pretty good. And the way I say it was this: MSC is trying to make a move for the USA, and I think they're pointing in the right direction. The only issue I see is that, especially with this ship, there's not enough eating areas for the amount of people. The buffet is packed. Even the main dining rooms, and that's another thing with the main dining rooms. The timing is funny. Breakfast was like 6:30 to 9, and trying to feed that many people was forcing people to go into the buffet. And that also works for lunch and dinner with so many people and not a lot of choices of where to eat. And I think one thing that I don't know if the ship can do it at the moment or if they're willing to do it at the moment to take a couple of areas that they have to create another eating area, maybe like a burger place or a hot dog place, something that people can go get and grab that's not the buffet. Because, like I said, the lines are very, very long. And also, I mean, the music was nice. The music was nice. Um, I think that when, especially like when the Meravilia, what I heard, is coming to New York, going out of Brooklyn, they're gonna have to step it up when it comes down to the type of music because New York is a hip hop ish, dance music type of place, and you've heard no hip hop on the Seascape. And that might be an issue if the Meravilia won't play that and trying to incorporate the New York market. Let me see anything else. Oh yeah, the embarkation and disembarkation. The embarkation was quick and easy. The only issue is that, like I said, it was started late because of the amount of I guess people, and also I went from one line and I was on the wrong line. I had to go to another line, but once that started, it went pretty quickly to get into the ship. The rooms were available per se pretty quickly. This embarkation was smooth because we took our luggage off ourselves. And let me see what else am I missing. Oh, if I had to give a rating of 1 to 10 on this cruise, I would give it an honest rating of maybe a 9.7 out of 10. Like I said, it was a beautiful ship, beautiful time. The only issue with, like I said, was the buffet. So, like I said, I enjoyed the cruise immensely. So that's my to wrap up. That's my thoughts on the cruise, the MSC Seascape out of Miami. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up. You can share it out to other people if you like. And I hope that you will sign up to be part of my YouTube channel. I need more YouTube friends. I'm trying to get to at least 100 before before the middle of this year. So please subscribe, and I'll be talking to you soon. You take care. Bye bye.